Imagine this. You're alone at home. It's late at night. A knock echoes through the silence. You glance at the clock, confused. Who could be at your door this late? You approach cautiously, peeking through the peephole, and there you see them, two children, staring up at you with deep, hollow black eyes. No whites, no pupils, just darkness. They ask, "Can we come in?" That's where the legend of the black-eyed children begins. And tonight, I'm diving into some of the creepiest, most chilling encounters people have reported with these eerie visitors. Buckle up. This story is bound to leave you questioning every knock at your door. Let's start at the beginning. The first documented case of these black-eyed children came in 1996 from a reporter in Abilene, Texas. Brian Bethel, a seasoned journalist, was sitting in his car one evening when he noticed two young boys outside staring at him. They asked if they could get a ride. But something was off. Brian later described feeling an overwhelming sense of dread, like a primal instinct warning him of danger. After Brian's story hit the news, it seemed like the floodgates opened. Sightings of black-eyed children began surfacing everywhere, from small towns in the US to remote villages in Europe. The tales follow a disturbingly similar pattern. These children appear on doorsteps late at night, asking to be let inside. And each time, those who see them are gripped by paralyzing terror. They say the children speak without inflection, like they're rehearsing a script. Some even report an overwhelming urge to help them, despite their terrifying appearance. There's one chilling consistency in these stories. The children ask for permission. They never enter without being invited. It's as if they're bound by some unknown rule. But why? Some theorists believe black-eyed children are tied to ancient vampire myths, creatures that need permission to cross thresholds. Others claim they're otherworldly beings, perhaps extraterrestrial, blending in with human forms. More fringe theories even suggest they're government experiments gone wrong. In 2015, a Vermont couple had an encounter that would shake them to the core. It was a snowy night, and the couple was settled in when they heard a knock. They opened the door to find two young children standing there, faces pale and eyes as black as coal. They asked to use the phone, claiming they were lost. Reluctantly, the couple let them in. But soon after, things took a disturbing turn. The power went out. The room turned icy cold. And as the children looked up at the couple, they noticed something disturbing. Both children began to nosebleed. And then, without a word, they walked out of the house. By the time the police arrived, the couple was sick with a mysterious illness, bedridden for days. To this day, no one knows exactly what caused it. Some argue these stories are nothing more than urban legends. Skeptics say black-eyed children are a product of modern horror fiction, fueled by social media. They say no one has ever proven these children exist. But if that's true, why do so many people report the exact same experience? Are they hallucinating? Or could there be a supernatural or psychological phenomenon we can't explain? There's no scientific evidence, but when so many witnesses claim the same thing, it's hard not to wonder. The legend of the black-eyed children has made its way into films, books, and TV shows, spreading fear and curiosity. Some say they're nothing more than a modern myth amplified by our fascination with the paranormal. But ask anyone who claims to have seen them, and they'll tell you a different story. For them, these children aren't just stories, they're real. So, the next time you hear a knock late at night, will you be brave enough to answer it? Or will you pause, maybe peering through that peephole, wondering if you'll see a pair of black, hollow eyes staring back at you? If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more chilling tales of the supernatural, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to stay tuned. And if you've ever had an eerie encounter you can't explain, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, keep your doors locked and your lights on.